Space, the final frontier. Hey guys, LWJ here, and I'm going to do a movie review. And the movie I'm going to do is Star Trek. Now, before you go on, I am not a Trekkie. I am actually just a Star Trek fan. I have enjoyed the old series, I like the Next Generation series, and some of the other ones that have come out. This movie really surprised me. I first heard that they were going to be redoing this movie about a year ago when I read it in Hollywood Reporter. And when I found out that they were going to be casting a certain actor as Spock, I was like, oh, cool. Well, anyway, let's get on with the review here. Star Trek is a reboot of the Star Trek movie franchise. It is released through Paramount Pictures. Produced by Spyglass Entertainment and Bad Robot Productions. It is produced by J.J. Abrams and Damon Lindelof, who are the two guys behind the Lost TV series. And the stars of the movie include people such as Chris Pine playing James Tiberius Kirk, Eric Bana playing the role of Nero, the main bad guy, and Zachary Quinto as Spock. Now, a quick rundown of the story of the movie is like this. Basic story: it's when the original crew of the Enterprise, Kirk, Spock, and the others, were going through Starfleet. But the story within the story is that Nero is a Romulan from the future who witnessed his home planet being destroyed, and he wanted to take revenge. And something the future Spock created was, it's like he created a black hole, which he thought was going to save the galaxy because this galaxy is being threatened by an exploding star. Now, in the he created this black hole, and in doing so, he sucked in Nero's ship, the Narada, which is a mining vessel of Romulus, and it also sucked in Spock. In doing so, it took him back to the previous. Back to the past. As for what exactly happened, well, it took them back in time. Nero went back first, and about 23 years later, which would seem 23 years to Nero was actually instantaneous for Spock. What happened was, when they went back in time, Nero decided he was going to get revenge on the people that were responsible for his planet's destruction, that including Spock and Starfleet. When he first came back through, when he came back through time, came back with a ship, a Federation ship, the USS. I can't remember the name of the ship, but there was a ship, and on it was George Kirk, Kirk's father. And while Kirk was being born, well, I'm not going to get into the whole specifics of it. Basically, he goes back in time, tries to get revenge on those people, and ends up being causing trouble. Now, what else can I say? What more can I say about this movie besides to me it's one of the best movies of the year. I haven't seen all. I don't know of any other movies that would probably be better, but there's probably going to be some more. Anyway, continuing on here, Um, the Now, one thing I like about the movie is the people who starred in it. I can go into long detail about it, but I probably don't have enough time for that. So I'm just going to go right to my favorite of all, and that is the person that played Spock. There are actually two people that played Spock. One being the original, Leonard Nimoy. You cannot get anybody better than him. But playing the young version of Spock was Zachary Quinto, who Heroes fans know as Sylar. Now, when I saw this, I was like thinking, I can see that happening. But when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe it. Sylar fit the role of, Quinto fit the role of Spock perfectly. I don't think they could have found anyone better than him. Some of the others basically did their homework, I would have to say, because the roles were all the roles of the original crew of the Enterprise were just done perfectly, no doubt about it. Now, as for if I would recommend it or not, I would highly recommend it, because this movie really went past expectations. It really did. To me, it really did awesome. It was just incredible. The cast came together perfectly. The writing was excellent. It was directed well, produced very well, and I have to say that J.J. Abrams and Lindelof, they really did a good job. And I happen to like their work because I happen to like the show Lost. And I also like the fact that they had a person from probably my favorite series, Heroes, on there, and that was Zachary Quinto. I also read that they were actually going to try and get James Kyson Lee to do it, but the guys Kring and his guys at Heroes said we're already losing one of our cast for such and such months for shooting of this. We don't want to lose another. So they ended up with another guy to play Sulu. The only ones they couldn't get any help from in terms of the cast, people playing the original crew, were the guy who played Scotty, because James Doohan is dead. He passed away years ago, and the guy who played McCoy, because DeForest Kelley, like I said with Doohan, is gone as well. So I guess they had to just watch the shows of what they did. So anyway, continuing on. Like I said, I would highly recommend it. And in closing, I would like to say that this is Lone Wolf Jedi saying, as always, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you, and live long and prosper.